Hey guys, this is Sam from the Grid Games, and I am here on Journey pre-release weekend on Magic Online with a triple Journey and a Nyx draft. I'm doing these basically because we won't be able to do them, for the rest of the block. It's just going to be Journey Born of the Gods Theros, so I might as well get one done. I went red-black in my first one about 2 weeks ago at my local game store. I had the red drop, the one drop red heroic guy and the two drop black heroic guy. Both were spectacular. I was able to really just punish my opponent's mulligans and such. So I figured it'd be fun for us to do, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, so we're back here with pack one of this Journey to Nyx draft. That was triple Journey, by the way. I'm going to take King Makar the Gold Cursed. Whenever King Makar the Gold Cursed becomes untapped, you may exile target creature. If you do, put a colorless artifact token named Gold onto the battlefield. Has sacrifices artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So basically, you just continuously untap it, and you can just get rid of all of your opponent's things. Bloodcraze Hoplight's also very good. Font of Iris fine. Hubris is very good. Swift Claw is good. Laguna Band, Trailblazer, and Warring Siren as well. But this is, I think, by far the best card. What is Phalanx Formation? Okay, so here I have an interesting one. The rare was also taken out of this pack. We have a Johnny's Presence, which is obviously just insane with the Strive cost. Being very low, just being able to give your guys indestructible is huge. We have Blade Tuskboard, which is fine. Sightless Brawler is also pretty good, just as a 3/2 attacker. Reviving Melody is okay, I guess, in the grindy green-black decks. Yeah, it would be fine. Nature's Monopoly is okay. Nyx Infusion is fine. It's -2/-2 to non-enchantment, which is good. Ferrisman Thunderhoof is acceptable. Return Reveler, acceptable. Stonewise Fortifier, acceptable. So, the Roar's taken out of this pack. We don't have much to go on. I believe Johnny's Presence is probably the best card, although we could take Nyx Infusion, just because it's like a -2/-2, or it can like pump our guy. I think I'm actually just going to take Johnny's Presence. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. If we miss Nyx Infusion, it's fine. I don't think it's something that we need to weigh too heavily on. So here we have this card. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Ravenous Lucrocata, something like that. Lucrocata, yeah. It's a pretty good. It's 2/4 Vigilance. I mean, that's acceptable as it is, but the monstrosity cost obviously makes it insane. Magma Spray is very good. Font of Return is good in super grindy games. And target creature. Yep. So it's just an expensive Savage Surge, not something we really want. Arrow Formation also acceptable. Quarry Colossus. Yeah, that's okay, not great. Font of Fortune is fine. Aspect of Gorgon is very good, however. It allows, creatures to become very dangerous in trade and such. I'm in the Magma Spray or Aspect camp. I haven't actually played Aspect and haven't loved it, but I have played and loved Magma Spray, so I'm just going to take it here. Alright, so Spiteful Blow, Bloodcraze Hoplite, Feast of Dreams. All first pickable cards. Oppressive Race is also fine. Arouse the Mob is also fine. So it's Feast of Dreams or Spiteful Blow, I believe. And I think I'm going to have to take Feast of Dreams, although we could take the Hoplite because we're looking to be like aggressive black. I don't know. Feast of Dreams just destroys target enchanted creature or enchantment creature. It's just so good in this block, although I'm not sure how good it is in triple Journey. I'm actually going to take the Hoplite here. So definitely in the block it's very good, but in triple Journey I'm not sure how good it is. Gnarled Scarhide is just insane right now. It's exactly what we want in this deck. So we're some type of aggressive black. Alright, so we have Disciple of Deceit, which is basically a tutor. When it untaps, you discard a card, and you go search your library for a card with converted mana cost equal to the card you just discarded. Knowledge of Power is okay. Rouse the Mob is again good. +2/+0 Trample is always good. Citadel Starfish is fine. Starfall, probably not playable. Cruel Feeding, decent in the Bloodcrazed Hoplite deck. It just gets them bigger. But it's really Disciple of Deceit, Citadel Starfish, Rise of the Mob. I think Disciple's probably better than the Starfish. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it here. I'm not exactly sure what color we are in. We could have also taken the white card I think I overlooked there. is that white card is the one where you, if I remember correctly, if it's like a non-enchantment creature, it's basically pacified. So I could have been taking the wrong card here. We see another late green card, but we're just going to take the red card. It seems good. Again, we haven't seen much blue. We have seen a good amount of black and a good amount of red. 2 Magma Sprays definitely signifies that. So if we can get some more like early black beaters and some more Magma Sprays and whatnot, we should be in good here. This is a Satyr Hoplite, which is just insane area formation. Fine, Flame Speakers we'll find once we have all the Satyr Hoplites. Laguna Bale and Trailblazer, we may be on this plan. If I had seen the Pacifism in white, then we may have taken the Pacifism instead of the Magma Spray there, and then we'd be taking this. But instead I think we're in red, which is definitely okay. Desperate Sand, very good as well, but we're definitely not in red and white. And we have 2 Magma Sprays. Alright, Phalanx Formation, this wield. Okay, it just gives a creature double strike, or target creatures double strike, that's fine. +2/+2. Hubris is good, but we're probably not playing blue. Hubris is good. I think I'm actually just going to take Fontivire. It's just like, if we can get enough of them, we can burn people out from like crazy distances, and I think that's really good. So, Return Reveler isn't super aggressive, but I think it's going to do in this deck. We can pick up a bear later if we need one, so I don't need Stormrise Fortifier. Yeah, maybe it's just how successful it was for me last time. But I think we're like solidly in red-black, and I'm definitely okay with it. So we can take another font here, and that's going to allow us with our Magma Sprays to like do a lot of damage to people. Obviously the Magma Spray is only creature, but we can hit their creatures, get in for a little bit. King Makar will take over the game when he does. Gnarled Scarhide, Bloodcrazed Hoplite can just have insanely quick draws, and then hopefully you'll be able to burn people out with the fonts. Because in aggro decks you generally get stonewalled. You'll get them to like, if you can get them to 10 before they have blockers, that's usually where you're golden. But sometimes you can only get them to 15. You know, you can slowly get them to 10, and then we can burn them out. So this may be some kind of like red burn deck. I'm not exactly sure. But it's looking very aggressive and pretty decent. We obviously need more heroic creatures. That's good. Rouse the Mob is fantastic for our 2 heroic creatures. That blue-red guy is pretty good and shows that Izzet could possibly be strong in Theros block draft, but we're obviously going to have to wait to find that one out. Alright, so this is pretty much the 2/3 for 3 in white, and I don't think we're missing it, like, by not being in white. I don't think it's a signal or anything like that, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the black card. It seems safe and it's totally fine. Another Rouse the Mob, and would definitely play 2, especially if we can get more Satyr Hoplites and Bloodcrazed Hoplites. Would definitely play 2 Rouse of the Mobs. This mountain here is definitely a sign. A sign from the heavens that we are in the right colors. Ho, alright. Pick up the old Johnny. So this is actually interesting. So when I'm at my game store, like, I trust everyone I draft with. So I would actually just, like, ask the person to my right at this point, are you in white-green? And if they said yes, I would pass them the Ajani and expect them to give back to me after the draft, or, you know, pay me for or whatever. That's like something you can do. Obviously, you cannot do that on Moto, although I would love to have that Satyr Hoplite. This Ajani is going to pay for our draft, and so I have no issue just jamming it into our sideboard. And just getting hammered for not being in white right now with that Banishing Light. Someone obviously also took a rare. So it's between Sigiled Skink, Freakish Chosen, Magma Spray. I actually really like the Skink. It like does everything you need it to do in an aggressive deck. It just lets you stay very aggressive. The 3rd Magma Spray is probably a lot worse than the first solid 2-drop. I really don't want to play these Return Revelers. And Freakish Chosen is okay, but like better in a grindy deck. Obviously Banishing Light is fantastic, but we're already off the white plane sadly, so we're just going to have to stick with the Skink. Kind of rhymed, I guess. And see what happens. We're looking for more of these, more Bloodcrazed Hoplites, more Satyr Hoplites, and some 3-drops actually. Like Mogus's Warhounds, things like that bestow for 3. Those would be insane right now. Wow. So, Armament of Nyx, and Nyx Weaver Spider, those are pretty good. A Starfish, a Cloak Siren, all better than the 3rd Rouse the Mob or the Starfall. Also better than the Gluttonous Giant. Cruel Feeding is okay for triggering Heroic. I may actually just take it just in case. It's also good to race with. But definitely not excited by the looks of that pack. Alright, we're getting back there. So Sigiled Skink, Blade Tusk Boar, Blinding Flare. Any number of creatures can't block this turn. That card seems pretty good. But I think we just need the 2-drop, and Sigil Skink is that. Blade Tusk Boar also going to be very good for us if we can pick a few of them up. So Fury of the Horns is okay. Font of Return is not what we need. A Chronomastiff would be good in our white deck. I mean, what really is there here? There's Hubris, a Chronomastiff, a Bear, and a Flurry of Horns. I guess Flurry is fine, although I can't say I'm looking to play it. More white cards. So once again, punished, but I guess we're just going to try to burn people out. I don't know. This deck doesn't seem very good. I really thought black was open in pack 1 when I got past that like Gnarled Scarhide, Blood Crazed Hoplite, just insane-o pack. I really thought it was open. Clearly not. Probably should be black-white right now. Yeah, there's no Johnny's Presence just hammering in the fact that we should be black-white right now. We're already a little too deep. Supply Line Crane's also pretty nuts. Starfall is just going to have to do it for us. It's obviously not crazy. Not a lot of enchantments in this set, or in this pack, I should say. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Alright, so this isn't bad. We have the 3rd Skink, a Pensive Minotaur, or a Flame Speaker's Will. There's also an Oppressive Raise, which is obviously really good. Really just want 2-drops, and I want to cut these 2 Return Revelers. So, you know, I really just need the other 2-drops. So we're going to cut the 2 Revelers because I really don't want to play them. I'd rather play these 5-drops than those bad 2-drops. And, you know, see. Alright, so reward a little bit. We get a Hoplite. Laguna Beyond Trailblazer, obviously good. But the Hoplite is just what the Doctor ordered. And it's our 8th creature. We definitely want to be playing a lot of creatures. And we get a Boar and a Cruel Feeding. I'm going to take the Boar, I think. It's just another good finisher along with Font of Ire. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we only have 4 targeted spells right now. We may want more. You know what? I'm confident we can pick those up later. I'm going to take the Boar. Alright, perfect. Rouse the Mob, Starfall, Gluttonous, Cyclops. I think it's Mob. Just getting our heroic guys over their other guys is going to be super important here. Yeah, this is a little weird. Like, we're relying a lot on the red font, which is not something I love doing, but it's okay. So, Binding Flare is not only good at triggering our heroic, it's also good at, like, closing out the game. So I'm very okay with taking that. I'm probably afraid of this. Just someone killing me out of nowhere. Market Festival could be good in a rampy deck. Alright, so here's to hoping we open another crazy mythic. I'm not sure rares in the set are worth a lot, except for, you know, maybe the lands right now. Getting punished. Dictate of Heliod. Feast of Dreams. Rise of the Returned. Cast in Darkness Starfall. Wow. Dictate of Heliod. That card is so good. I don't actually know if it's worth any money. Nah, it's 50 cents. Alright, not going to take it then. I guess we just take this Feast into Dreams. Cast it. Can't wait. We can make something not block. Actually, that's probably better. Yeah, being able to make something not block is definitely what we want to be doing. This is terrible. Another one of these. Another one of these. We already have Revelers. I'll take this 3-drop, even though it's not good at all. Dinged again. Do we want to take the Guardian? I'd actually rather take the Guardian and maybe wheel the Rouse to the Mob. Rouse the Mob. Rouse the Mob. Sorry, that seems better. Ooh, Satyr Hoplite Mogus's Warhound. So when it comes aplenty. Spider Mox is pretty good in this deck. Satyr Warhound or Mogus Warhound or Satyr Hoplite. We have 1, 2, 3, 2 for 2 is also not bad. Guess we can try to wield a Hoplite because the other ones have wheeled. We got one really late last pack, so I guess we can try to wield this one. Although it's probably not happening. Nixon Fusion seems fine. Blade Spore seems fine. Tormented Thoughts is okay. Returned Reveler is okay. I think we're going to take the Infusion here. We don't have a lot of 3-drops, and so playing 3-drop that can like mitigate whatever they're doing also seems okay. As you can see, this deck is just a lot of nothing at this point. But hopefully we'll get there. 2 Feast of Dreams, Arouse the Mob, and Eroded Hulk. But we are definitely taking the Blood Crazed Hoplite. So our 4th heroic guy. He's going to go well with our Gnarl Scarhide and Mogus' Warhound. See, we can have plays where it's like Scarhide, Blood Crazed Hoplite, Bestow Mogus' Warhound, and they're just dead. Which I think is going to help us, theoretically. So, Cerberus is okay, Cyclops is okay, Return Reveler is okay. It's another Blinding Flare, I believe, and we need really one more heroic creature to make this really good. Alright, so Flame Speaker's Will. What does this do? Creature or player? How many enchantments do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. So basically, it's a 4/2 that deals 1 damage and costs double red. Probably not worth it. I'll take this game. What does this do? Target creature card from your report. A black zombie token is equal to that card's power. Power is equal to that card's power. Toughness is equal to that card's toughness. So it's basically just a copy of something for your graveyard for 4, and I don't have anything huge, so I'd be making like 2 ones for 4 mana. I'll take a Johnny's Presence so I don't die to it, I guess. Not exactly sure what to do there. It's a pretty interesting pick, but we are in a pretty tough spot right now. Like, we forced the aggressive deck. The aggressive deck wasn't totally there, and now we're kind of getting screwed. I'm going to take this Disciple. The good thing is we have plenty of reach, so, you know, that's always a good thing, I guess. We take out both of these. We don't want another Rouse the Mob, I don't think. We don't need a Pensive Minotaur. Do we need just a random 2/3? We may just need a random 2/3. This is so difficult. So we have 2 Binding Flares. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I guess the Magnus Race count, so 10 things to target for 4 targeted creatures. Ooh, Satyr Hoplite. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. I can't believe that actually wheeled, but I'm really glad it did. This deck looks really difficult to put together, and I'm really not excited about it. Fond of Ire is a card I could just totally not play, but I think it's too good in this deck just to not play it. Don't want anyone having the Font of Vigor either. Does not seem good for us. Ooh, Mountain. So, I mean, we do have a lot of mountains, so maybe that's a sign. I have no clue. We have a lot of mountains in a Johnny. So you have to think that we can at least win 1 game. Yeah, alright, so here we go. So definitely playing King Makar. Definitely playing Blade War. Pensive Minotaur or Pensivon. Nixon Fusion or Pensivon. Grim Guardian is probably better than Minotaur. I'm actually just going to take these 2 guys out. Alright. 3 fonts. A Cast and a Darkness is going to make them not be able to block. 2 Magnus Rays are going to be able to make them not be able to block. 3 Rouse the Mob is just going to get in there anyways. I don't imagine going super deep, so I'm going to take out Cast and Darkness. Cruel Feeding. could be pretty good. This is 25, so we probably have to make one more cut. We could just cut the Guardian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 fonts. I really want to play 3 fonts. We're just going to play 13 creatures and try to get there, I think. And move. Yeah, we're really light on the black, but I think that's okay. I would play like 9-7 because we want to be able to cast King Makar, and Cruel Feeding is a double. Would I rather have Cruel Feeding or Rise of the Mob? You know what, I'm cool with 10-7 or 10-6. I'd rather play another Rouse the Mob over Cruel Feeding. It just seems better. This deck is so sketchy. If our opponent mulligans, they're dead. It's just really sketchy. Alright, well, we're going to submit it, so wish me luck, and I will see you guys for round 1.